Okay. Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lepis Live. We're at the Mount Hermon Ministries 20th anniversary celebration of their distinguished pastor, Pastor Glover, here, the celebration at Dr. Kerry Robinson Center. About 200 people have come out to participate. The place was packed. We're at the reception part now, and I'm getting a chance to talk to some more people who witnessed this great experience tonight. Let's get the name of this charming couple. What's your name?
My name is Dwayne Taylor.
Okay.
I'm Sherry Taylor, his wife.
Excellent. Now, you guys have been members of the church for how long?
We've been members of Mount Hermon for 13 years, ever since we moved here.
Do you recall what drew you to Mount Hermon Ministries? What about Pastor Glover?
Well, when we moved, we were churchless, and so we decided to visit Mount Hermon, and we fell in love with Pastor Glover immediately.
What was it about Pastor Glover that drew you guys so closely, and where did you move here from?
It was the fivefold ministry as well as his teaching that drew us. We came from White Lake, Michigan, and we were under our pastor, Robert Simmons, for about 10 years. And once we moved to Fort Myers, we kept passing Mount Hermon, and one day we decided we'd stop in. And we never left from that point on.
Excellent story. Now, tonight, people came out to show their appreciation for Pastor Glover. When you were sitting there experiencing their whole appreciation for the pastor and the first lady, what are some things that stood out to you?
The fact that he's been such a diverse person. He's got his hands in so many areas within Fort Myers. When we talk about outreach, we talk about ministering the word, we talk about being a national spokesperson, being involved in justice ministry. He's been such an excellent teacher that he just inspires us on a daily basis, and his word is so rich.
When you're preparing to go and worship at the church on Sundays or throughout the week and be involved in the ministry of Pastor Glover, what motivates you? What stands out that says, this is where I really want to be under his ministry? What are some things that he does?
Well, some of the things that he does is they talked about him educating or equipping the servants, and that's where he stands out. He doesn't expect anybody to go out into the community without equipping them, teaching them what Jesus would have us do. So that was the most important thing for me, is that he showed us not to stay in the four walls, but to get out there.
And to have him have a letter written to him from Barack Obama, the President of the United States, how touching was that?
Oh my gosh, it is a person that we all admire, the best president there ever was, and for him to get an award from Barack Obama is probably the greatest thing that has ever happened to him, you know, getting that kind of an award from a person that he just admires so much.
Thank you. The pastor as a family man, that was brought out tonight, him as a family man. As a members of the church, you get to see him as a family man. What's your thought about him as a father, as a husband, and as a, that's it.
Well, you know, me being a father, I understand the difficulties of being a father sometimes, and but he's able to handle it in grace. You know, from what we see and from what we've been taught about being a father, being a teacher, he just exemplifies those things on a daily basis. So that keeps us inspired to know that if he can do it, we can too.
Now, a lot came out in the presentation about his travel abroad, his work in Europe, his work in Africa. Does he get the church involved in that as well?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my wife and I had the opportunity to go to Zimbabwe on a missions trip in 2010. So, and that was a voluntary thing. If those that wanted to go, being that we were part of the ministry team, we got an opportunity to teach and to meet the people up close and personal. And it was I guess an awe-inspiring moment in our lives. You know, it changed our lives drastically because we got to see another culture, another way of life, and a different people.
And you heard me make comments about how he has, gotten from the inside the church and got out into the community. Have you noticed that as well?
Yes, we have a ministry for the homeless that we do a shower and shave that I am a part of, and it's every Saturday, the first Saturday of every month. We have the homeless come in, we give them a haircut, they allowed to get showers, shaves, and we minister, and that's one of the things. We also have a women's ministry that does the same thing, but it's for the women. So, and we do go out and knock on doors and ask if there's anything that we can pray for these individual households. And some people say yes, and there's others that say no. But we still continue.
Well, I think that's just beautiful. Can you expound or add something to what he just said about the outreach that the church is doing into the community?
Yes, that was something that we as a couple have always felt that the church should be doing, is getting out there. And that was one of the reasons for us to stay there, was because they were going outside the walls of the church. And we can't hide. We need to be involved in the community. We need to be helping and seeing where we're needed so that we build a community, a family within the community. They know who we are, and that's an important thing and a good thing.
I'm so glad that they echo what I said when I had a chance to go up to the microphone about how Mount Hermon Ministries has gotten beyond the walls of the church and are intricately entrenched into the community and making the community a better place, and that Pastor Glover is such a regular person that he connects with the man, the homeless man and woman, as easily as he connects with the President of the United States. That is a gift from God, and we are so proud of what Pastor Glover and First Lady have been able to do. And happy 20th anniversary again from Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back.